Saluton and welcome to another unboxing video from the Markov dossier. I am doing another fantastic festive, I've run out of alliterations, so we'll just go with unboxing. And both myself and Sam decided that this year we've kind of always wanted to get one of the festive miniatures, and getting the Armoured Clash objective tokens has kind of spurred us on a little bit. So we both picked up one of the festive miniatures for Wild West Exodus. As we've seen in the other video, Sam has unboxed Carl the Red and White. And for myself, I decided to pick up Krampus Rex. So if you're not familiar with Wild West Exodus, Krampus Rex is the festive incarnate of Krampus Rex, who's like a big goat thing. He's a hex boss. I don't think he's in production anymore. I think hopefully he was going to be part of the King in Yellow box set, and hopefully that is going to get a release, or maybe we'll get like a Carcosa box with him in it, and then like some other weird big mutants. I think the Wendigos, Lokes or Lokes, they're both part of the Carcosa keyword, so that's the sort of things that you kind of would expect from that box set. But I digress. We're focusing on the festive miniature, so let's crack him open. I will try to do this in a smooth action, but ta-da! So as you can see, it is one of the quite large bases. I'm going to try and make him up and put him at the end of this video and give like a size comparison if I have the opportunity, but if not, I will say that Krampus Rex, little random bit of history, I attended a tournament in Birmingham in 2020, just before the world closed down, and the last person I played against was Krampus Rex posse with him and a few Wendigos and Lokes in it, and he is actually a ginormous miniature. Not what I expected. I expected sort of a human sized thing, but no, he is massive. So here we have his club and one of his horns. It's obviously War Cradle resin, so it is supremely detailed and looks incredible. So that's his weapon option and one of his horns. So this is his second weapon option, his very painful gun, and then on his back he has like a container, which, as you can see here, he's caught someone who is on the naughty list. So that's the weapon options. And then we have the man himself. So like I say, he is quite the chunky boy. The detail on this is absolutely beautiful. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but it really is sometimes quite surprising how lovely these miniatures are. I'm not sure if I'm going to get them painted because I have a lot to paint still. I have a lot of Imperium troops Race E to go, but we shall see. I might push him to the front of the queue just because he is a very nice model. So hopefully now we will cut to... Okay, so we are back. I have cleaned him up I have put him together, and well, like I said, he's a chunky boy. So what I like to do, because it is nice to see these things in comparison with other things, I'm going to do a little size comparison for you all. So if you play Wild West Exodus, then you know your bog standard human is roughly about this size. So next on the scale, we have someone who has just made their AC debut in the Sultanate set with Makara. So she is on a large oval base, and as you can see, she's a little bit human plus, we'll say. We will then move on to the Viridian Alpha, who is a big, chunky alien guy. He is a legendary leader for the Watchers, so you know he's his non-legendary version is pretty big as well. But I thought I'd put the legendary version in because it just gives you a sense of scale. And then we go to the extremes because that's what we like to do on the Marcon dossier. We have an Umber King Scarab. So we will slot in Krampus Rex, who is a very similar size to Carcosa Rex, into the mix to sort of see where he is. So as you can see, he is substantially bigger than a human. He is still quite a bit bigger than Makara. He is only slightly bigger than the Viridian Alpha. And obviously, it would be crazy if he was the size of an Umber King Scarab. So he slots in nicely just here. So he is quite the big character. Obviously, he doesn't size up to things like legendary Maria Laveau and that sort of size creature, but he is still a very big character. So there he is in all his glory. I didn't glue him to his base because I want to do something with the base. But as you can see, like, he is an incredible looking miniature and quite the presence on the table. He is not a character to be ignored either. Like I said before, that gun is brutal. I haven't played him since the 3rd edition, but in second he was a monster. So that'll do us for this video. Maybe I'll get a picture of him painted up. If not, I will add in the beautifully painted War Cradle Studios studio painted version of him for you to have a look at just as we're wrapping up, because he is awesome. So with that being said, thanks for watching everyone, and we'll catch you in the next one.